ॐ अजाय नमः। ॐ अव्ययाय नमः। ॐ अविनाशिने नमः। ॐ अचिन्त्याय नमः। ॐ अप्रमेयाय नमः। ॐ अद्वितीयाय नमः। ॐ अनिकेताय नमः। ॐ अनुशासनप्रियाय नमः। ॐ अन्तःसाक्षिणे नमः। ॐ अन्तर्यामिने नमः। ॐ आनन्दाय नमः। ॐ आत्मस्वरूपाय नमः। ॐ आङ्ग्लभाषाविदुत्तमाय नमः। ॐ ईश्वराय नमः। ॐ उदारहृदयाय नमः। ॐ उत्साहवर्धकाय नमः। ॐ एकस्मै नमः। ॐ ओङ्कारविदे नमः। ॐ करुणासागराय नमः। ॐ कर्मपरायणाय नमः। ॐ कालातीताय नमः। ॐ कैवल्यस्वरूपाय नमः। ॐ कृतात्मने नमः। ॐ कृतकृत्याय नमः। ॐ गीताज्ञानयज्ञप्रचारकाय नमः। ॐ गुरवे नमः। ॐ गुणातीताय नमः। ॐ ग्रन्थकृते नमः। ॐ चिन्मयाय नमः। ॐ छिन्नसंशयाय नमः। ॐ जगदात्मने नमः। ॐ जनप्रियाय नमः। ॐ जगदात्मने नमः। ॐ जगत्साक्षिणे नमः। ॐ जनप्रियाय नमः। ॐ जितेन्द्रियाय नमः। ॐ जीवब्रह्मैक्यविदे नमः। ॐ जीवन्मुक्ताय नमः। ॐ जीर्णमन्दिरोद्धारकाय नमः। ॐ तपोवनशिष्याय नमः। ॐ तपस्विने नमः। ॐ तापनाशनाय नमः। ॐ तीर्थस्वरूपाय नमः। ॐ तेजस्विने नमः। ॐ देहातीताय नमः। ॐ द्वन्द्वातीताय नमः। ॐ दृढनिश्चयाय नमः। ॐ धर्मसंस्थापकाय नमः। ॐ धीमते नमः। ॐ धीराय नमः। ॐ धैर्यप्रदाय नमः। ॐ नारायणाय नमः। ॐ निजानन्दाय नमः। ॐ निरपेक्षाय नमः। ॐ निःस्पृहाय नमः। ॐ निरुपमाय नमः। ॐ निर्विकल्पाय नमः। ॐ नित्याय नमः। ॐ निरञ्जनाय नमः। ॐ परमाय नमः। ॐ परब्रह्मणे नमः। ॐ पावनाय नमः। ॐ पावकाय नमः। ॐ पुरुषोत्तमाय नमः। ॐ प्रसन्नात्मने नमः। ॐ फलासक्तिरहिताय नमः। ॐ बहुभक्ताय नमः। ॐ बन्धमोचकाय नमः। ॐ ब्रह्मनिष्ठाय नमः। ॐ ब्रह्मपराय नमः। ॐ भयनाशनाय नमः। ॐ भारतगौरवाय नमः। ॐ भूम्ने नमः। ॐ महावाक्योपदेशकाय नमः। ॐ महर्षये नमः। ॐ madurasvabhavaya Namah. Om Manoharaya Namah. Om Mahatmane Namah. Om Medavine Namah. Om Yatatmane Namah. Om Yajnakrite Namah. Om Lokaprasiddhaya Namah. Om Vakmine Namah. Om Vibhave Namah. Om Vinodapriyaya Namah. Om Vinayashilaya Namah. Om Vitaragaya Namah. Om Vedanta Vidyaya Namah. Om Shantaya Namah. Om Shanti Pradaya Namah. Om Shastrodharakaya Namah. Om Shuddha Sattvaya Namah. Om Shruti Paragaya Namah. Om Shrotriyaya Namah. Om Sannyasine Namah. Om Samabuddhaye Namah. Om Satchidanandaya Namah. Om Sarvahita Chintakaya Namah. Om Satya Sankalpaya Namah. Om Santushtaya Namah. Om Sadave Namah. Om Sumanase Namah. Om Suhrude Namah. Om Swayam Jyotishe Namah. Om Sthita Prajnaya Namah. Om Kshama-shilaya Namah. Om Jnana-murtaye Namah. Om Jnana-yogine Namah. Om Jnana-triptaya Namah. Om Nitya-shuddha-buddha-mukta-swarupaya Namah. Om Nitya-shuddha-buddha-mukta-swarupaya Namah. Om Nitya-shuddha-buddha-mukta-swarupaya Namah. Om Sri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namah. Om Sri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namah. Today we will be seeing one another name of Pujya Gurudev, number 45. That means I have completed 44 satsangs. Drida-Nischayaaya Namah. The purpose of this entire process is to know that it is possible for anyone in this world who had born and grown up like anybody else to become a saint. Saints are not born, saints are made. Children are born. Wise men are those who have become wise out of their own choice. And it is available for all of us. There is no age, there is no sex, there is no gender, there is no by birth or by culture or by education that a saint is made. There are people who have never got educated. They have become saints. Do you think Mirabai went to any university or school? I don't think so. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, he just went up probably 3rd grade. Ramana Maharshi went up to only 6th grade. Taponji Maharaj went to school out of compulsion and then he quit. So by education, a person is not a saint. Gurudev went all the way up to make masters, but then he renounced whatever he did there. So a saint is by choice. And the choice is made by whom? Is it choice made by the people around? Is it the people around made a person a saint? Or the parents decided that way? No. It is one's own choice. This making a choice is a very important part of any spiritual progress. And one cannot say again, oh, he read Gita, Upanishad, Ramayana, Bhagavatam, therefore he became a saint. That is also not true. Not by mere education of or study of scriptures. Though study of scriptures can give us a broad parameter. Most of the teachings of Upanishad or Gita are all for us to recognize what we are not supposed to do, more than what we are supposed to do. Today also morning in the satsang, it is the soul which has forgotten itself is called Jiva. The soul that has forgotten itself is Jiva. And rediscovery is called realization. This forgetfulness can never be accounted in time. You cannot say from here onwards it started forgetting. It is not like that. And I gave the example, let us say a boy who has gone to an exam and well prepared. But when he is there at the place where he is writing the examination hall, he forgot the answers. And then when he came out, he remembers. Oh, that's a 10, 15 mark. And I forgot. Now tell me, the result of forgetfulness, he will suffer a lesser mark. But at that point, the forgetfulness is caused by whom or for what? Do you think people around him made him forget that? He himself read it also. Yet he forgot. Many times when we are angry or upset, out of our anger or frustration, even the person whom you like or whom you love, you say words which are not right. And then, after 5 minutes or 10 minutes, I should not have said that. So, at that particular point where you uttered words which are unpleasant, came from whom? From you only. When and how? Forgot. Forgot the importance of that person in my life. Forgot how much this person has done to me in my life. Forgot how much that person's presence in my life is important. All that is forgotten and utter a word, and then you regret. Nothing wrong, but at least you regret. That is good. And you go back to that person and say, I'm very sorry. All right. But then the question remains, how did I forget? You know the only simple reason why we forget? Because at that point we are giving importance to something else more important than this. That's why in the morning I was telling, not to forget your answers in an exam, before you go to the exam, you go to Ganesha. Make sure that you remember everything. Here eating, it is a very important thing. Nowadays they find that the certain nerves here, or when it is properly, punched or whatever, you remember things. And now they have found you pull the ear, you will remember better. They do that particular thing in front of Ganesha. So if you want to really remember things, while reading something, keep pulling, then you will remember. And that is how you find Buddha has a long ear, He never forgets. Also, elephants, they have long ears. They remember everything. And if you keep doing it, your ear also will become like that. And any flies come, you can leave it by like this only. You don't need to use your hands. Joke apart. So, the forgetfulness of the soul is the cause of the problem. Vedanta doesn't say, world created the problem, people around created the problem, culture created a problem. No. You have forgotten. So what Vedanta says, that the entire teaching is Jnavakartam nadu Karakartam, Shankaracharya writes. It is to remind a person what one is and not to ask him to do anything. It is the awareness that is. So why do we forget things? Because our mind is occupied with something else. It's not that you make a to-do list somewhere. Oh, you need a to-do list. You know it is to be done. But I am very likely that I may get drifted away to think about something else. Then I have to look at it. Or nowadays you have phone saying, "Ting, you're supposed to call someone. Ting, it is your wife's birthday." And nowadays Alexa is there. You have Alexa here?
Yeah.
Oh, you will say that it will start now. So why do we need external devices to make us remember things? Because we are mostly preoccupied. So just like in our daily transactional world, our functionality is better if we remember things appropriately. So also in the world of spirituality, the point is we have forgotten our blissful, joyful, free soul. And instead, we get caught up with our own pet ideas, habits, preoccupied prejudices, joys, sorrows, likes, dislikes, anger, lust, passion, greed, jealousy, list grows. So what kind of a conviction we should have when we are walking this path? A firm determination of going back to our real self. And the one who has this firm determination is Drida-Nischayaaya. That's the name which you are looking at. Drida-Nischayaaya Namah. One who has firm resolve. Today is for January 13th, right? You might have taken some resolve on January 1st. And you have already forgotten about that. I know that. First day of January, resolve.
Second day is forgotten.
Then second day of January, dissolve. That's what happens. मैं ऐसा करूँगा, meditation करूँगा, workout करूँगा, बस हो गया. First day only. Why? Why is that when we have decided to do something, why do we ourselves, not anybody else? Yeah? Why we ourselves? We go against our own resolve. While taking the resolve, ask this question: am I really interested in this? Or I am just naam ke vaste, I want to say something. Some people, when they go to Kashi, etc., no, you're supposed to leave something. It's a resolve that I won't take it for a life. Give up something which you like, not which you don't like. Huh? Somebody asks, can I leave my wife? No. No, I really like her. That's not the point here. So why is that our resolve does not have that consistency? Why doesn't it have the strength? Why we are not strong? Do you know why? Because the seeking for true freedom is not there. Bhagavan Shankaracharya writes in Atma Bodha, today I was discussing at that, Brahmara Kidavat, that's the example he gives. Brahmara Kidavat. Jivan muktastu tad vidwan purvopadi gunan tyajet satchidananda rupatvat. Because he remembers that I am of the nature of pure bliss, And anything else that comes in between me and that, I want to get rid of it. Like what? Like a small worm put inside a small shell, and the mother wasp is sitting outside, not allowing the fellow to come out. Brahmarakridavat. Brahmarakida is a small worm which is put inside, and the mother would not allow it to come out. It will keep stinking. So the fellow inside is getting really frustrated. Only way to come out is to break the shell. If he tries to come out of the small hole in which it is, the mother is sitting there, whenever it tries to come out, ting. I was told the giraffe face, no? Giraffe? I don't know whether I'm pronouncing it right. It's a giraffe, right? It's so tall. The mother giraffe, when it gives birth to that young one, it falls down. It falls down first from such a height. And then the mother kicks it. Keeps kicking. The fellow cannot even walk, get up. Keep kicking constantly. So getting the kick from the mother, that fellow is getting really upset, and then it wants to run away from the mother. And when he starts moving, it again kicks. Again it goes probably 10 feet. It comes there, kicks. Because for that mother, it is one step. Just giant step it puts there. And then the fellow sits there, kick. So he tries to, 20 feet away, it just slowly rolls and starts kick again. Finally, that fellow, out of frustration, it gets up and runs. Mother is happy. Because the fellow should know how to run when it comes to danger. So mother is not punishing, training. Similarly, that fellow who wants to come out of the shell, there is only one small hole. It tries to come out, mother will sting. Don't get out. So only way the fellow can get out is to break the shell. And how does it break the shell? It does not have the strength to break the shell. It has to grow. And not just physical growth. It has to grow its wings. That growing of the wings is by sheer thought, I am telling you. It's a thought. The growth takes place out of thinking. The intention to come out. The intensity of that thought makes that fellow develop the wings. So that's what I was telling. To break that shell is not easy. I will better fly. They'll become butterfly. And that fellow who develops the wings out of sheer thought becomes a fully grown up butterfly, breaks the whole thing, flies away. That's why Shankaracharya gives that example. It is not by action, by intention, by just thought. Do you think a saint has become a saint by any action? There are so many people who have achieved many things by action. But a saint is not a man of action. He is a man of disciplined thinking. A man of intention. The freedom, therefore, which a saint enjoys is a product of consistently wanting to be free. Not once in a while. As our Gurudev would say, our spirituality is not Sunday to Sunday, morning 1 hour. That is not what we are talking about. Every day 1 hour I do puja. Done. Fire new. That is not what I am talking about. It is a continuous earning or urge to become free. It cannot be done in a particular time. It cannot be done for a limited period of time. As Guruji would say, spirituality is not an activity. It's not an activity you do from 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock. So the soul which has forgotten itself actually has not forgotten itself. It is there but not paying attention. It is paying attention somewhere else. When it starts paying attention to something else, what is already here, you will hear loud and clear. Just like a silence. When I stop talking, you will hear. Until I speak, you will be listening to what I am saying, probably. But when I stop, what do you listen to? Similarly, when our mind is occupied with so many likes, dislikes and many other occupations of that, when we are able to let go of those with an intention to become free, we start listening to what the nature of soul is. The scriptures are only comparable notes. That's all it is. Only for comparison. Okay, this is what is supposed to be. It is not that brainwashing. It is not that the scriptures say you should think like that. No. Stop thinking. You will come to know what it is. And only to know whether what you are experiencing is right or not, you compare notes there. And once it is said, Ramana Maharshi was referring to looking at some Vivek Chodamani verses, somebody came to him, some scholar came to him. So, are you reading? He said, no, I am just comparing notes. What I am experiencing is what is there. He never touched the Vivek Chodamani in any other book. But what he said is what is written there. So this forgetfulness of the soul has led itself to such a misery. And the intending to go back to its original nature must be so intensive. Not by any action, by intention. Now tell me, so many things that you have in a household, a fridge is there, the studio is there, the TV is there, and so many things. Even this very building itself. What was it before it was built? Before this building, you built it yourself or it was already built? Whatever. Before it was built. What was it? It was only a drawing. It's only a blueprint. It's a plain land. And there was a blueprint. Somebody had thought about it. Is it not? Here is a kitchen, and here is a restroom, here is the living room, this is a bedroom, this is a master bedroom, this is a Mr. bedroom, Mrs. bedroom. Whatever. All these things have been thought of. And they are already in the blueprint. Then, based upon that, the architect and then the engineers started working, slowly building up the whole thing. Is it not true? We must have a blueprint of what is the nature of the soul. So scriptures help us to understand this is it. Please know, this is what you are. Satchidananda Rupatvat. Of the nature of pure existence, bliss and consciousness. And again, these words are not some terminologies. However much the masters have tried to explain, it's not possible. So therefore, they have given some indicators only. So when we thus shift our attention from what we are already so preoccupied with, which has not given us true results, but yet, because everybody does so, and I have been doing so long, and therefore it is. So that is the reason why when we are in the company of people who do not want to change, we will never change. How change will happen without you intending it? If at all any change, it should be an external only then. So when we are in the midst of people who do not want to change, the intention to change itself won't happen. That is the reason why this example of the putting the worm inside that shell, and mother would not allow anybody else to come in. Think. Your thinking only should be get out. So that intention of that small little worm to come out, fly free, the intensity of thought, imagine it can give physical abilities like wings to come out. Now tell me one thing, in your own life, when you get upset, angry about something, is it not a thought? And imagine the physical symptoms that it gives. Sweating, body shivering, ears going red, blood pressure going up. Some people shiver also out of anger. So also the opposite of that, joy. So whole body is like, also what you call that, horripilation. If you are listening to something very thrilling, an experience which gives you intense joy. And you will find the very biography of that, or the very source of it, is thought. If that thought can make your physical body react to such an extent, the intensity of thought can even free you. This intensity of thought is called Drida-Nischayaaya. Total conviction. Unquestionable conviction. That's what I tell people. It should not remain only as a belief. Because Guru said, because scriptures say so, because some Sadhu Baba said, and Gurudev always said that, because Dadiwala says, you don't need to believe. You think about it. Do you really want it? Just because I said or somebody says, you don't need to. If you are believing, you will be leaving. Mere belief, mere believing, shortly you will be leaving. Why? Because it is not yours. Somebody said so. What you should have is faith. A faith is nothing but belief put under test. I have heard this, but is it true? I want to find out. And this intending to find out the truth of it, that conviction. I want to find out the end of it. Until I come to experience it, I am not going to believe it. I am not going to blindly follow it. That is the reason why in Kaivalya Upanishad also, when the student approached the teacher, Ashwalayana went to his teacher, and first thing he says, Shraddha. Shraddhavan labate jnanam. Only a man of knowledge, man of faith gains the knowledge. And first he said, Ata Ashwalayanam Parameshinam Uvacha. He said, what he wanted to know, the student wanted to know, that please tell me, Adihi Bhagavan Brahma Vidyam Varishtam Yaya Sadbihi Sevyamanam Nigodam Yaya Chirat Sarva Papam Vyapohya Paratvaram Purusham Yadi Vidwan. I want to know the highest. What makes men of good virtues go towards? To him, the teacher, that is Brahma himself, he said, Shraddha Bhakti Dhyana Yoga Avaihi. Realize that with Shraddha. This Shraddha is that which can give you Drida-Nischayaaya. And do not take it too lightly. Don't disturb me. So the point is, then the host here had decided to do a program of calling this as a satsang. Wait a minute. And if she did not have the resolve to do it, we will all be here. If she had taken a resolve, probably not as much he would have done. Mostly it is a woman who takes that. We'll do it. ऐसा करेंगे, ये ऑर्गेनाइज करेंगे, Khana, pina, vana, so all those things. That's the first thing they say. Our satsang bhi karenge. No, I'm not saying about you, but in general people. No, unless you take that resolve to do it, anything will not happen. You coming into this part of the world, was it not a decision that you took sometime? Suddenly one day you woke up from your bed and you are here. That doesn't happen. You worked on it. No doubt you had a conviction, and I will be better off when I go to this country and then make my living. That's a resolve you took, and there you are. Even getting married is a resolve that you took, isn't it? Not that suddenly one day morning you woke up and you have somebody as your husband. No. That is also a resolve. And you decided to undergo a particular education. That is a resolve you took, and then you got educated. You see, any major change that took place in your life, bad or good, that's a different thing. It is a conscious decision. To get a child, to get married, to get educated, to come to another part of the world to do something, to go into a particular line of profession. Whether it is a big or small, you have unquestionably decided. Your own choice you made. So also, to go to the next level of our evolution, it has to be a conscious decision. That is the reason why Gurudev said, you have to make those choices. Morning also I was telling in the satsang, so years back when we have decided to do this 50th anniversary of Chinmaya Mission, I was with some group of youngsters in Boston. Some camp was going on. So I asked them, to the youngsters, what have you decided to do for celebrating the 50th year of Chinmaya Mission? What is it you have decided to do? Some of them said, oh, we are having a national camp. Somebody said we are going as a trip to some trekking. Somebody said that we are doing some social service or community service, etc. I listened to the whole thing and then I asked this question. Fine, very good. What are you planning to do to yourself? You tell me that. You're jumping around and having a camp, and then after 4 days you've forgotten. You may have pictures for this, that's all. But what have you done to yourself? What is that you decided to do for your own personal growth in this year? So they all looked at me blankly. So I said, should I tell? Yes, you tell. Okay, first question I asked. How many of you eat meat? So 4 or 5 of them raised their hand. Can you give up that for Gurudev? No, Swamiji, it's really tasty. Whatever it is. So, see, if I think that is important in my life, I will not give up. Correct? So, okay. Second, how many of you do social drinking? Because they don't accept the drinking. Social drinking. They call it a social drinking. How many of you are decided to give up social? How many of you, first of all, do drink? Nobody raised their hand because they don't want to tell me. Nobody. Don't tell me. Definitely 1 or 2 of you. So one person slowly. Once in a while, Swamiji, social drinking. When? Every Friday. Once in a while, that's every Friday. Another person said, I also do that. So then the other 6, 7 of them. I said, can you give up that? For the sake of Gurudev, can you give up that? They looked at each other. Is it necessary? How does it change us? See, we don't see that what we give up is going to change us. And why don't we give up? Because we have given value to that. The question that we have to ask is, what I give value to something which is I consider as important in this life of mine, has it ever improved me in any way? To give added peace to me, added peace to the people around me, or made me a better person? If it is not, why are you still holding on to it? Either it is a sheer habit, or you are deriving some secret pleasure out of that. Not only that, you are spending time, losing your health. And so the consequences of it you will not realize now. So how many of you are, for your own growth, I am not saying for anybody else, for your own growth, how many of you are ready to leave? So the story is there, it stopped, the situation. After that what happened, I am not going to go and check with them whether they gave up really or not. But I gave them a thought that real change takes place in anybody only when one takes a resolve. I am going to do. And this going to do is not just a word, I have seen the emptiness of it. It is not really substantially helping me in my life, and therefore I don't need to hold on to it anymore. That ability to see the futility of things will strengthen your resolve. That requires thinking, independent thinking. Not anybody else need to tell you. Think independently. What are the things that I have been doing in everyday life which makes me so busy? Has improved me? If it is really improved you don't then give up. Then again, you have to ask this question, improvement in what direction? Physical? I have become more volume-wise I have become more. At least for 20 years we used to grow like this. After that, the growth starts either to the front or to the side. Mostly side. For women it's side, for the men it is front. But in what other way it has improved me? So unless I have seen the emptiness and take the opposite course of it, or at least to stop this, there is no real next step after resolution. The consistency won't be there. That's why I said that you take a resolve on January 1st, January 2nd dissolved. Why? There is nothing which really substantially holds it. So in the path of spirituality, it is not that if you don't resolve to become a better individual internally, is going to be even seen by others. And most of us take any resolve such that others will appreciate it, others will praise, others will glorify, others will respect. This is not that. And then in Sandipani, when we take the students, they ask this question, Swamiji, after these 2 years of course, will you give a certificate? I said, what certificate you want? That I am realized I am a Mahatma. I am so and so, graduated from Sandipani, I am declared as a Mahatma. Kya hai? Can a doctor, just because of the certificate, he will become a better doctor? It is how you perform that makes it. So this resolution that we take, that this resolve that we take in our life is not for an external appreciation and honor and respect and name and fame and praise. It is for the inner contentment, it is for freedom. It is for the joy that happens within oneself. That's what Shankaracharya says, Gatastha Deepavat Swastaha Prakashade. Such a wonderful way of putting it. Gatastha Deepavat Swastaha. Just like the lamp that is kept inside the pot, Antaratma, inside it illumines. Prakashade. Swatmani Prakashade. He shines from within. Only people who go closer will come to understand that. It is not for then the world to, talk great about that person. There are so many Mahatmas who are not known to the world at all. So what? They don't care. I am free. Whether you like it or not. So, Drida-Nischayaaya Namah. You have seen in close quarters, Gurudev. When he taken something to do, you just cannot move him. He will take it up and say, so what? If it is a failure, I will learn. If it is success, enjoy. I will do it. Once he has taken a resolve, nobody can stop it. Imagine that when he came out, he was a single individual, right? Nobody knew him. Nobody knew him in the world. He went to a place where he has never been, Pune. He stayed in a place where nobody knew him and started off. In many places, he stayed for more than 30 to 40 days in the beginning stages. And somebody asked, Swamiji, those times you used to stay 30, 40 days. Nowadays, you hardly give 1 week to us. How is that? He says, 30, 40 days I stayed because nobody else called me. I have to really work on it. I have seen those letters which he wrote during the 50s and 51, 52. It's all in our archives in Bombay. Writing to people, saying that I have been having this satsang in Pune and this many people are attending. Are you interested to host this program? I can come there and stay. So I have seen, he worked for this. Not a magic. Built step by step, stone by stone. How much he might have struggled in the beginning stages to spread this knowledge to people, and what a conviction. As Swami Tapovanam told him, why are you going there? Just stay here, no? आराम से बैठो. काली कंबली वाला क्षेत्र में खाना मिलेगा. और गंगा तल में, गंगा तट में, गंगा तीर में बैठो, ध्यान करो, स्नान करो, बस. क्या करना? No, this knowledge has to reach people. So that resolve, that determination, that's what makes a saint. And if you and I would not be here if he had not taken that resolve. You and I would not be there if he had not taken the resolve to go to Shivananda. Or from there to Swami Tapovanam. And from there to come down to teach and write books and then talk to people and travel continuously. So it is said that one individual's resolve can change the culture and thinking of so many people. Is it not today also so many places in every part of the world, every day there is some Gita Jnana Yajna going on. The very word itself was coined by Gurudev. Jnana Yajna. So we have 300 or 400 different, acharyas are there, and if they are talking even one day, it is 365 days. One person can change. So that firm resolve of one individual not only has helped oneself to become a man of freedom, but it had in due course of time, it has helped so many people to realize what spirituality is, realize the greatness of that knowledge, realize that they can reach that great truth. That is what we are fondly, respectfully, gratefully remembering. We should be ever grateful, not only to the knowledge, but also to the one who gave us, he who opened our eyes to that knowledge. The sun can be bright and beautiful, but if you have closed your eyes, what will you see? Was it not Gita and Upanishad was there even before anybody, Gurudev or anybody talked about it? What was there? But nobody opened their eyes to see it. Chakshuhu unnilitam mena. He opens the eyes. That's the work of the Guru. So we have to be ever grateful to the parampara, the lineage of teachers. See, we know up to Shivananda. Let's say Swami Tapovanam, Swami. What before? Do you think suddenly it happened? That was also a parampara which we may not be aware. We can go up to Sadashiva. Sadashiva Samaramba. Shankaracharya Madhyama. Between Sadashiva and Shankara there are so many others. Vyasa was there in between. And so many Mahatmas have come to pass on that knowledge. From Shankaracharya to Swami Tapovanam, how many? You will never know. So many of them unknown, faceless people have passed on that knowledge. From Swami Tapovanam we know it has come to us through Gurudev. That's why many of these young parents, when we teach these stotrams and bhajans and certain other things, when we teach them, they say, why do we need it? If we stop, will it not? We are making a great amount of insult to that whole thing. If they have stopped it, you would have got it? No. And we take everything too lightly. Hey, nahi chahiye, oh nahi chahiye, oh nahi chahiye. You don't realize that importance. See, that child, for all you know, that child may be the one who is really looking for it. At that point, you would not know. One of our members in Chicago, 2 boys. I have seen them. I have taught them Bal Vihar. Whenever I used to go for Bal Vihar camps, etc., I have taught them. Young, very smart fellows, but youngsters as usual. And then the boy grew up, and then he wanted to pursue neurology. He went to the University Southwestern or Northwestern, went there. And then he said that this neuroscience, it will be better I take 1 year off, go to study Ayurveda, how Ayurveda looks at the nervous system, etc. So he went there to learn Ayurveda. And then the teacher of Ayurveda said, before you learn Ayurveda, you should learn Sanskrit. Okay? So he went to a Sanskrit teacher. And he got so fond of the Sanskrit teacher, he became a scholar of Sanskrit. And he went to London to do PhD on consciousness according to Gurudev. And he got the PhD. And he is now in our international foundation. Scholar, PhD. And what? Not neurology. Not even Ayurveda. It's Sanskrit. And his brother. And he was also, he was interested because some brother has taken this course. He went to Sandipani and he became a brahmachari. Now he is serving in Dallas. And parents are very happy, both the boys. See, you don't know what... See, we put the seed outside. Do you think all of them will grow? No. And can you decide which one should grow and which one should not? You will never know which one picks up the momentum. Who are you to decide? Not the teacher, not the parents can decide this. What is given to you, you pass it on. And what will happen, will happen. So that's why Gurudev used to say, your job is to expose the children to this. It may sprout today, tomorrow, day after, next year, maybe years later. You will never know. But don't stop it. So if the entire parampara has passed on this knowledge, because each one of them did a Drida-Nischayaaya, a firm resolve to live and leave a legacy, and it has come up to this point of benefiting so many people, and it is prime responsibility of all of us to move it further. Om sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayaah, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukkha bhavet. Om shanti shanti shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi